Alright, it's been a few days, I haven't made a video, and would you look at that? People just want to hear me talk about PlayStation fanboys, so I guess I'll talk about the PlayStation fanboys again. It was revealed on May 10th or 11th, I forget, I'm recording this on the 11th, I think the news came out yesterday. PlayStation is investing an additional $300 million into existing first-party studios, noting we aim to grow the game business by strengthening our first-party software and deploying them on software, blah, 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 blah. Basically, PlayStation is now full committed, full steam ahead to PC releases. You can read between the lines, that's what's happening here. This is also in addition to statements that they've made in the last few months, positions they're hiring for like PC branding and PC strategizing. Sony is going both feet in, full speed ahead, bringing their stuff to PC. And that's great. There's no reason to hold these games on the PS5 or the PS4. There's no reason that everybody can't play the same generic third-person action game with stealth and cover mechanics over and over and over and over again. Why not expand that player base a little more?
Did he just say, "Aye, he did"?
In all seriousness, it's great that Sony is bringing their games to the PC. There are, a couple Sony games I would like to play. I hope they bring Spider-Man. I hope they bring Bloodborne. And of course, there is a big market for these games. But market aside, it's important that these games come to PC for the sake of preservation. PlayStation's not always going to be in production. And it's just silly to put so much money and so much effort into a certain artistic vision and then restrict the amount of people who can actually experience it. That's just fucking stupid. But leave it to the Sony faithful to still be upset about this, which I think is weird because the writing has been on the wall. Like, the writing hasn't even been on the wall. The writing has been on your glasses for months, for years. The writing has been on every single billboard that you pass by as your mom drives you to middle school. Because you're a child if you're upset about this. It's just amazing to me that people are still upset about this, because it's like, how have you not gone through the grieving stages yet? Like, we've all known this is where it was headed. But anyways, so I'm gonna be looking at the responses to this IGN tweet and making fun of them, because boy oh boy, there's some really stupid ones. Nadro J says soon with the Photoshop of the Spider-Man complete collection. I would love that. Spider-Man's one of the only Sony games I even really care about. Nick says buy a PlayStation because it won't be happening. No exclusives? Obviously we don't know what games are coming to the PC and the time frame they're coming in. We did have the big Nvidia leak, which revealed a lot of them, but I also think people are being a little too strict on the Nvidia leak. Like, obviously, if a game is in the Nvidia leak, it's pretty much confirmed to be coming to this point. The leak has been validated a million times, but just because it wasn't on the Nvidia leak doesn't mean it's not coming. The Nvidia leak was how long ago? And it obviously wasn't updated after the leak happened. My point is, just because something like Spider-Man or Bloodborne wasn't in the Nvidia leak doesn't mean that Sony didn't greenlight it afterwards. They could have greenlit it the day afterwards and we just wouldn't know. But I don't even think Nick is talking about the Nvidia leak. I think that's giving his intellect a little too much credit. I would bet everything I own on Spider-Man coming to PC. It was one of the best-selling PlayStation exclusives. It makes absolutely no sense for it not to come to PC. Like, think about it. They brought God of War to PC. They're bringing Uncharted to PC. Why would they not bring a game that was not only one of their most popular of the last generation, but also stars a character that everybody knows? There's Spider-Man mods for so many games on PC already. Why would they not bring this to PC? People are happy, and I get that, but damn. Why own a PlayStation when you can play them on PC? Kind of a letdown for the fans, TBH. I have a better question. If you like this game that you played on PlayStation, why restrict it to PlayStation? They're not saying they're going to bring their games to the Xbox. And even if they did bring their games to the Xbox, even if every game was a multi-platform all the time, there would still be value to the PlayStation, because the PlayStation and the Xbox and the PC and the Switch, they're not all the same. They all have their own quirks, they all have their own way of running games, they all have their own services available to you. Consistently, every single year, the best-selling games in the industry are multi-platform. I don't understand this argument that people make, like, oh, without exclusives, PlayStation's gonna die, or without exclusives, PlayStation has no value. If that were the case, why is every best-selling game of every single year a multi-platform? It's almost like the platforms themselves have selling points within them that have nothing to do with the games they're holding hostage. PC Master Race keep winning. Not only we get the best of both worlds, but also the best version of it as well. You missed out on the best games of last generation and the best game of last year, lol PCMR. What was the best game of last year? Good lord, I hope you're not talking about Last of Us 2. I guess that wasn't last year. What fucking 2021 exclusive was even that good last year? I genuinely don't know. But also, we missed out of the best games of last generation. No. It's like these people think you can't own a PlayStation and a PC at the same time. A lot of PC gamers did have a PlayStation, or they just don't have it anymore, or they don't have any use for one now, or they're not going to buy one in the future. Like, there's a million things that could be going on here. But also, we didn't miss out on the best games of last generation, because if we're going off of sales, again, which I think is a dumb thing to do, you shouldn't use sales to judge quality. I'm just using sales to judge quality now because that's all these fucking people do. Think of all the great multi-platform games last generation. Think of all the ways that we could have experienced them. We could have played them on PS Now. We could have played a PC port. We could have played an emulated version. We could have played them at our friend's house. Like, just because we are PC gamers and we didn't mean we missed out on the fucking best games of last generation. I mean, I sure didn't. I still had access to these games even though I don't have a PlayStation. They just really did not sell me on the platform. Now that the games are coming to my platform, yeah, maybe I'll try them again if they're on sale. In case you can't tell, I really don't give a shit about PlayStation exclusives. I think there's like 3 good ones. Like, they're just not for me. Horizon Forbidden West sales so bad they want to release multiplat now.
Right.
As long as it's not same day, I'll be happy with that. Gotta try and get people into the PlayStation ecosystem so they can keep getting good return on investment through people buying the console and getting subs and third-party cuts on the other games they get. Oh, goody. Let's just break this down. Get people into the PlayStation ecosystem. You know, like buying their games on PC. Like, it's still their game on a different platform. That's still their ecosystem. How do you not notice this? I've noticed a lot of Sony fanboys have this mentality that, like, unless the game is played on a PlayStation and bought on a PlayStation, it's like it never happened. Meanwhile, Microsoft's been proving that wrong for like 6 years now. Microsoft turned the Xbox into an ecosystem. Sony looks like they're doing the same. If I buy a PlayStation game on Steam, I'm still in the PlayStation ecosystem. The same way that if I buy a Bethesda game on PC, I'm in the Bethesda ecosystem. If I'm playing Gears of War on my PC, I'm still in Microsoft's ecosystem. What was the next thing you said? Good return on investment. You want good return on investment, but you don't want games on multiple platforms. Okay, bud. Yeah, that sounds like a great return on investment. You want a good return on investment, but you want to arbitrarily kneecap your own potential sales. Great. Return on investment through people buying the console and getting subs and third-party cuts on other games they get. I love that part. Just like, oh, gotta get people in the ecosystem so we can profit off games that aren't ours. Oh my god, you're just openly saying this now. Like, it's just such I just love how you're just saying the quiet part out loud now. Like, it truly is not about craftsmanship. It truly is just making Sony money in any way possible. Fuck, like, man, at least the gloves are off. Trolling with the God of War pick, that will never ever go multiplat. That's like Master Chief on PlayStation.
You just don't get it, do you? You don't. It's no hassle.
It doesn't have any sense. It will be a harakiri for PlayStation. What the fuck does that mean? Also, your profile picture makes me really uncomfortable. Like, you kind of look like Robbie Rotten, but you also kind of look like the Jazz Frog from Meet the Robinsons. Did Sony not learn anything? PlayStation profile picture. At least you're upfront about this one. Did Sony not learn anything? I specifically went out and bought a Series X for the exclusives, mainly for the next Skyrim. Like it or not, exclusives sell consoles. If you bought a Series X for the exclusives, you're kind of stupid. Because the Series X doesn't have exclusives. I think I speak for everyone when I say we really don't care. How many fucking likes did the original tweet have? PlayStation is copying Xbox again. PlayStation can't do anything original. Well, I mean, they certainly can't come up with original game mechanics. Happy not to give them a single cent. So many people owe me an apology. Oh my god. People take this shit so fucking seriously and I don't understand it. No one owes you an apology. No one owes you anything. What is it with the fucking entitlement that PlayStation fanboys have all the time? They made a product, you bought it, the transaction is over. You're not a shareholder. You're not on the board. They don't owe you anything. Oh, good lord. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm not even disappointed. I'm just befuddled. I think is the right word. Befuddled. I don't understand how you're still upset about this. I don't understand how I can be basically making the same video for like 3 years now, and I still get material to make more. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Like, thanks for the ad revenue, I guess. I can go down to Domino's and get one of those sandwiches. Have you had those Domino's sandwiches? They're fucking good. I don't remember what they're called, like the oven baked Sammys or whatever. I don't know. I'll put a screenshot. They're fucking delicious. I've had way too many of those recently. They're so good. See, this is what happens when I make a really dumb video. I just don't know how to end it, so I just start rambling about anything. I'm not even looking at the screen right now. I'm looking out my window at my neighbor's wall, like a plain blue painted wall. I'm not even. Oh my god. Anyways, toodles.